Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Subaru in Ewing, New Jersey in the raindrops to check out this brand new 2025 Subaru Forester. This is the top touring trim, magnetite gray, gray leather interior, all the creature comforts of home, all the options you could put in a Forester are in this one. So you let me know if you're looking for that Forester, you're looking for the creature comforts, you're looking for the fancy amenities, is this the one to buy? So let's dig in. Front end of our design refreshed Forester for the 25 model year, magnetite gray as well as gloss black on the front grille, a full spread of LED lighting up front including the fog lamps, functionality in the grille top and bottom with that big Subaru badge right in the middle of the hood. Now as we come around to our wheel and tire setup, we have a 19-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Subaru badge on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone Turanza all-season tires, 235 on the width of 50 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, symmetrical all-wheel drive. As we move on out, full side profile, the magnetite gray looking good with the flat black plastic around the wheel wells and down on the door sills. A nice conservative look. Let me know what you think. We do have some venting that comes through, functional venting to channel the air across the wheels. Now we're going to go gloss black side view mirror, LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras, color match door handles front and back, a fuel filler door on the right side, up top roof spoiler coming off the top, gloss black roof rails, color matched roof shark fin antenna, standard sunroof. The rear end of our Forester Touring, we have that roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass, LED taillights, but standard bulbs for turn signals. Subaru on the left in black, the Subaru badge in the middle, Forester stamped into the tailgate, and the Touring there on the right. But what confuses me a bit, let me know what you think. Down below, we have flat black on the rear bumper, and we have what looks like plugs for your sporty looking exhaust, but only one side is uncovered and only one tailpipe's coming out the back. The other side's still blocked, so it looks a little weird, but let me know what you guys think. We're under the hood of this Forester Touring, and what do we have for a power plant? We have Subaru's 2.5-liter naturally aspirated flat-4 engine, mated to a Lineartronic CVT with 8 manual shift modes and SI drive, 180 horsepower, 178 pound-feet of torque. MPG's 25 in the city, 32 on the highway, 28 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, you know what? Top trim gets top trim pricing. So here we go. Base price for the 25 Forester Touring is $39,995. Now this vehicle has a bunch of options on it, which we'll go over when we check out the window sticker, but once you add those in, and a destination and delivery fee of $1,395 from Subaru's Ota Gunma Japan assembly plant, we have a total MSRP from the factory of $42,512. The dealer added wheel locks for $171, so the total vehicle asking price on the lot is $42,683. Wow. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll come in closer and we're going to go soft touch across the top. Then we're going to have the ultra suede material with the bronze cross stitch into the gloss black surround around your chrome door handle. 2 memory seat settings right there. Nice soft armrest, again with the cross stitch, flat black on the switch gear, but no power fold mirrors, which I think is a missed opportunity. We have a decent sized door pocket. And then down below, we do have the upgraded Herman Kardon sound system in here. Footbox, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the all-season Forester mats in the vehicle. Seating-wise, we're going to have full power for the driver. That's 10-way. And then we're going to have power seat for the front passenger, but no power lumbar. Now, as we come on in, leather with the bronze cross-stitch with the ultra suede material insert. Really nice looking, very soft, very comfortable. Passenger door panel, same as the driver, except you don't get memory seat settings. We have soft touch up top and then more of the bronze cross stitch. I do love the hexagonal design in the trim that goes into your heat and air vent. more bronze trim right here, and then nice large glove box. Infotainment system, this is the update here for 25 on the tech. No longer do you have the dual panel action. We have the fully integrated and vertically mounted 11.6-inch Subaru Starlink system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in nav, and of course pinch to zoom on this is still a little glitchy because we're working with the TomTom system here, not one of my favorites, and that could be improved. But our four-way hazards are up here. We still have our dual panel action up top where you can bring up additional information on the top if you would like. Here are the X modes they have in here for you: snow, dirt, deep snow, mud, or normal. So they got you covered there. So now we can go back to our home button. This is where you're going to get all your apps, right? For your map, your radio, we can go ahead and get that going right here. And then you have all your radio stations right down here. So no problem there. HD radio on. You can look up your station list, see what you want to have in here as well. There's all your presets right there. So they have you covered there. And of course they have your Sirius XM as well. That's what I was looking for to show you actually. So they got you covered there. We can run back to our home button, and then we can get back here to the beginning. We can Bluetooth our phone, My Subaru, to hook the vehicle up with your smartphone. There's all your apps that are right in there. There's your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Travel Link. We can X out of that. Now we can go down here. We see we have our dual climate control down below. If you hit that, you can bring the whole thing up into a larger picture, which looks good. You can sync them together, but we also have 3-stage ventilated seats and 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. And down further, we have our driver profiles, which we can get. We can go ahead and get our manage our devices, add phones from this widget, engine auto stop start on or off, auto vehicle hold on off, vehicle settings where you can set up your X modes, you can set up your auto vehicle hold, you have your steering responsive headlights so the headlights follow you when you turn. That's a nice safety feature. So that's where they have all that. You got your driver assistance controls right here, full set of eyesight technology in here as well. And then we can go back to our home button. Now let's take a look at these 360-degree cameras, see what they've done. Well, it's on the top area, but it's super clear with trajectory. So I'm liking the 360 here in this Forester Touring. And frankly, top trim action, you should have 360-degree view cameras. So that's a nice deal there. We're going to cancel out of this. And then we're back here. We can go back to our home and we're back there. And then if we want to hit our map, we can bring our maps back up and we are good to go. But most of everything is going to be done within the screen, but we do have volume and tuning knobs as well as adjustments for your defrost and heat and air. Here's our push button start. Down further, we have a aux jack, USB-C, USB-A, and a wireless charging pad. And then here is the gear shift with the leather and the bronze cross stitch to go through this Lineartronic CVT. And then down further, we have our electric emergency brake, camera view, our 12-volt and that familiar spot, 2 cup holders, and now our Subaru key fob right here. Lock, the Subaru emblem is unlock, pop the tailgate and your panic button, nice and light. And then we do have a nice soft armrest, again with the stitching. We can open that up, and we have a nice large area for storage. Subaru steering wheel, nice leather wrap wheel again with the bronze cross stitch. So I like the way they keep that bronze theme going in here. I think that's a nice touch. Subaru badge on the horn button. Some gloss black to dress up the wheel a little bit. Round bottom wheel, but this is a big boxy cabin. I have no problem getting in and out of the car. Flat black on our switchgear where we're going to have our volume. And we're going to have our telephone voice commands, controls for the digital portion of your dash, seek for your music. On the right side, you're going to have your adaptive cruise SI drive. And down further, here's your heated steering wheel on or off right down there. We do have paddles in case you want to go through this Lineartronic CVT manually. And then we have our headlight controls and fog lamp controls on the left. And then on the right, we have our front and rear wiper. Down below on the left here, right, we have our pop the tailgate. And then we have our brighten and dim the dash right here. And then we have our power tailgate on or off. Steering wheel, ooh, a little stiff. We have a manual tilting and telescoping steering wheel. And then there you have it, analog digital combo. Analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, and coolant temperature. And then we do have a smaller display in the center where you can go through additional information. Overhead console, we have a nice spot for your shades right there. You want your dome line to come on and off when you open and close the door. This button pushed all the way to the left on door. So when you open the door, your LED lighting comes on, close the door, LED lighting dims out. Now, we have an oversized roof. So as you can see, it goes back almost all the way over the rear passengers, but not quite. So if you're going to go that far with the roof, just put in a panoramic. And then you can go ahead and open up your glass. Wind buffeter comes up and back it goes. Because now if you want to close this, we'll close the glass first. And it operates nice and quickly, no problem there. And it does have a tilt function. But once we close the glass, we got to reach way back to get that shade to bring it across. So either give me a power shade here, or if you're going to make one this big, just give me a full panoramic. But let me know what you guys think about that. Now, as we get to our rear view mirror, we have our standard rear view mirror, but we do have the magic button. So when we hit that, we have our digital rear view mirror, super clear. And these buttons underneath, this can adjust the height of the rear view mirror or your zoom in, zoom out on the digital rear view mirror. So that's a nice touch. Now, as we come to our sun visor with vanity and an LED light, and does it slide? No, but you do have an extension. Getting in the back seat of the Forester, but first our rear door panel. It looks the same. We have the ultra suede insert with the bronze stitching and the soft armrest. So all that looks good, but no soft touch up here. Hard black plastic, and I think I'd like to see some soft touch up here. But now, getting in the back seat, I have the seat set for my driving position, so I'll hop on in. Nice flat top, nice high roof, easy to get in. Once I'm in, plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". Leather all the way down, double seat pocket with a spot to slide your smartphone right in there on both the driver and the front passenger seat, so that's a nice touch. Then in the back, look at that action. We have two heat and air vents, USB-C, USB-A, and then two stage heated seats for your rear seat passengers. So they have you all set there. Back seats, same leather, same bronze cross stitch, the perforation design, the ultra suede in there. Looks nice, very comfortable. We have our armrest. We'll bring that out. Super soft, 2 cup holders. We have packing plastic here that I didn't see. And you know why the packing plastic is there? Because that's all gloss black plastic that they don't want to get scratched up before somebody buys the vehicle. So they could have avoided that. But overall, it's very comfortable here in the back. Getting in the rear of the Forester tailgate, you can pop from the key fob, you can pop from the dash, or you can come to the back and pop it open that way, or you have the hands free by putting your foot underneath the rear bumper like this to try to get it to open. But that never works on camera, ever. So I'm going to come to the back, and right underneath the Forester name, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. 29.6 cubic feet of cargo space with the rear seat up. In the back, we do have the Touring carpeted floor mats with that bronze cross stitch, which I like. Then we have the all-season cargo mat in here. And then underneath the all-season cargo mat, we can lift that up. And we do have an area for storage right there. There's our front license plate. And underneath there, you got tools and a spare. So thank you, Subaru, for the spare. Now, in the back here, on the left side, some tie downs and a 12 volt. So that's a good deal. And then on the right side, we have more tie downs and the Herman Kardon subwoofer. We do have a tonneau cover that's removable, and you can drop the rear seats from the back of the vehicle. So here we go. We hit the button. Down they go, nice and easy. Hit this one. Down they go, nice and easy. But it got caught. And now why did it get caught? Because this is not in an erect enough position. So you got to make sure the front seats are far enough up for those rear seats to drop flat, because they don't drop the headrests down before the seat goes down. And they could have sharpened that up a bit, I think. But with the rear seats down and the tonneau cover out in this nice boxy shape, you have 74.4 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Forester Touring. Window sticker here in the Forester. We're getting a break with the rain, so I'll give you the close-up 25 Forester Touring. Consumer Reports recommended vehicle. It's not rated for the government crash tests yet. There's our fuel economy estimates. Made in Japan by Subaru. Everything made in Japan on this vehicle by Subaru. Standard equipment. There's our 8.7 inches of ground clearance, which is a good number for standard ground clearance. Now our options. Total vehicle MSRP from the factory. That's a big number for a Forester, boy. And then the wheel locks. Total vehicle asking price. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're heading down the road in this Forester Touring. And right off the bat, you got great visibility out all the windows with this big boxy shape and how square it is. No problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz. Pre-collision in this Subaru. Eyesight, no problem for safety. We got the LED lighting up front and LED taillights on the back for safety. And we got all the creature comforts, right? We got the larger 11.6-inch Starlink system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto with nav, wireless charging, USB-A, USB-C connectivity, heated ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, wireless digital rear view mirror, heated seats in the back, plenty of room, up to 74.4 cubic feet of storage space in this Forester. Great numbers. They've retuned the engine and transmission, so even though we're down a couple of horsepower from the outgoing Forester, it feels like it's got just as much as the other one, and probably feels like it's got even a little bit more than that. So they did a good job with that tuning. Everything feels really refined on the chassis, as well as the driving experience. They just sharpened everything up, made it feel just that much better than the outgoing version. It's a very comfortable ride, very comfortable seats, no problem at all. We have a great turning radius here, which we'll show you here in a second, at 17.7 feet, which is nice and sharp for a crossover in this class. And you just zip right around, no problem. And then off you go down the road, piece of cake, no worries. The vehicle gets up to speed very easily, so I wouldn't worry about that 2 horsepower decrease at all. It feels just fine. And you know, some people may want more power. Well, this is the engine you get with the Forester. Plus, you're able to go through the simulated gears on this Lineartronic CVT manually if you want to drive it manually. I don't know how many people are going to do that, but that option is there. And we have nice sidewalls to soak up the bumps, but the damping on the chassis through the suspension is really, really nice. It's really comfortable. It drives really, really well. The handling, the steering is light, but it's very direct. We don't have any play in the wheel at all, as you can see. As we go down the road, no problem. You point this vehicle where you want it to go, and it goes easily. But then the big question is, if you're going Forester, now we've seen the Premium, and we've seen the Limited, and now we've seen the top Touring trim. This is a lot of money. This is a ton of money for a Forester at 42, almost 43 grand. That's big dollars for a Forester. However, the dealership tells me that this is the trim they've been selling the most in the 25 Forester so far, compared to the Premium and the Limited and the Base. So you let me know, if you're looking for a Forester, are you going all the way to the top? Do you want all these creature comforts of home? Do you want all this technology and everything in here? You let me know. Or do you want to go less expensive, go down to Premium, go down to Base, because the drive line is going to be the same, the driving experience is going to be the same, and you're going to save a ton of money. So you let me know how you would approach this. Or is the Forester just not for you, and you're going to go somewhere else with the hard-earned money? You let me know why it's not for you and where you would go with that can of cash. But I do want to thank Ciocca Subaru here in Ewing, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this 25 Forester Touring in magnetite gray for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.